Hey everyone, it's Lisa at Studio Jewel. Today's Ask Lisa is a question I get asked often. Why jewelry, and how did I get my start? Well, as a child, I was always the creative one. I knew I wanted to be an artist when I grew up. I went to college and received my degree in fine arts in photography and illustration. That allowed me to pursue options in painting and sculpture and printmaking, but never anything in metalsmithing because the school I attended didn't even offer that. It just wasn't on my radar. After college, got married, began a family, and I started doing graphic design. Opened the company in our home so I could stay at home with our ever-growing family and work from there. It really was great. It afforded me the option of being home with the kids and being able to have a career. There was one little problem with it though. I didn't like it. It just wasn't me. It wasn't a good fit. I could do it, but I didn't enjoy it. So we're in Indiana, living there. I'm pregnant for our fourth child. I'm not working quite as much anymore. I'm busy with the family. And my husband buys me a book. I actually found that book this weekend. The book is called The Basics of Bead Stringing, all of $8.95 to be life-changing. Well, he thought it would be a fun hobby for me. I guess I don't do hobbies really well. So I started making jewelry and stringing beads, and I loved it. I loved the colors and the textures. Immediately, people started asking if they could purchase my designs or where they could purchase my designs. So Jonathan and I started thinking about, is this something that we could do? Could it be a side business and while the kids are little? We decided to pursue one thing and see how everything was received. We applied to the Ann Arbor Art Fair, which is a large art show in Michigan, and we were accepted. Those 4 or 5 days of selling, I can't remember all the details anymore, really changed everything. The designs were so well received, and people kept saying they were just unique. Even for the beaded jewelry, they were just different than what anyone else had seen before. And we knew we had something that was desirable. So we decided to pursue this, to look more into stores, to home shows. We started to build a website, and the business began to grow. Mind you, I have 4 kids, 6 and under, and we're beginning to homeschool. A little bit of crazy, I guess, but again, we were building slowly. We moved back to Michigan, where we are now, and I thought it was time to take this jewelry making to the next level. I enrolled in some metalsmithing classes at our local art school, and honestly, it was that light bulb, angel voices moment where it was, I just knew this is what I was meant to do. You put a torch in my hand, and it was all about the fire, baby. I loved it. I loved sawing the metal, I loved forming it, the hammers, I loved setting stones, and that was it. It was truly that sealed the deal, that this is what I was meant to do my whole life. So I still have a lot to learn because I feel like I got kind of a late start, but I'm always reading, always learning, always trying new techniques, taking classes where I can. But truly, I believe this is what I was meant to do, and I love it. And so all of that from a $9 book where my husband thought would be a fun hobby for me, but obviously God had a different plan. So anyway, that's why jewelry, and that's how I got my start. So thank you, Michelle, specifically for this week's Ask Lisa, and she will receive a $25 gift certificate to use in my store. So if you have a question, you can just leave a comment on this post, or you can email me at info@studiojewel.com, and if I choose your question, you too will get a gift certificate. So hey, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I just hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye.